All right, then let's. Are you ready?
Yep.
There you go. All right, let's start this Mamma Jamma. Pun man. Pew, 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 pew. Look at Siegfried's face. Can we talk about Siegfried for a second?
He looks like
the caricature of the bully in high school. Like if someone draws a
mixed
character
with like the foreign exchange student. Like if you mixed foreign exchange student with the bully in high school. Like somehow Siegfried transferred to your school and then started bullying you. But you feel bad not only because he's bullying you, but because foreign. It's the foreign exchange student that's bullying you. Like the guy who naturally should get bullied is bullying you.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
What the heck?
All right. I am going to go here.
Don't do it. Oh. Okay.
Were you not expecting that?
I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest.
Okay. Well, expect the unexpected, as they say.
I guess. So now it's my turn, and I'm in the worst position because I only get one, and then Siegfried gets to go twice.
2-spot in a 3-player game is rough.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Do I go for the strat that's just the city and development card strat?
I think given that you're in the second spot, you're not able to plan that super far ahead. I think usually the second player should just take the best spot there is on the board.
That's what you'd want me to do, isn't it?
No, I'm just saying, like, it's very hard for you to say, I want to be on that 5, 6, and 8 of ore, and some wheat as well, given that Siegfried is going to have 2 placements in a row. Like, say, for example, you play on the 4, 6, 9 of the wheat or wood, but then Siegfried plays on the 4, 5, 11 or wheat wood, and the 3, 8, 10 brick wood.
That's
ore.
Kind of exactly where I was looking. But you know what?
No, that's what I'm saying. Those are the 3 ore spaces. I don't think Siegfried could mess it up.
I don't think Siegfried's going to do that.
That's fair.
So I'm putting my trust in the fact that AI is stupid.
That AI is terrible?
Oh, he did it.
Makes sense. I mean, that's probably the 3rd place that I would pick on this board.
Oh,
and look at that.
Siegfried.
I'm going to do my play because I don't think that Siegfried's going to do exactly what Patrick just said. Siegfried. Right. I'm going to do exactly what Patrick just said.
All right, fine. Well, I think I have to go here then.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, honestly, not a bad...
Man, if 6s are rolled, I'm golden.
Yeah, you love 6s.
And Siegfried loves 8s. So...
What do I love? Not much. 5, 6, 9. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have emotes turned on for AI?
I think I turned them off. Did you see what I just did, though?
Well, you placed on all 3.
Yeah. So yeah, when are you gonna win this game? Do you think?
Hopefully soon.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it. Honestly.
Me too.
Right. This is a get me out kind of game. Oof! Look at you, just in time to get that 11.
Just in time. You know, I made that settlement so that I could get that 11. I knew that it was coming.
Said, you know what, Luke? We want to reward you for that.
We want to reward you for making that settlement right there.
We don't want to reward you, Patrick, for placing on the 9 or the 10. Just Luke for placing on the 11.
You got the port out of it, all right?
Which I've used twice, and you criticized me for using it to trade with the bank, which is literally how ports work.
It's just because banks is an institution, you know?
It is weird that you use ports to take advantage of the bank more. Like, it is a weird, like, why did they call it
like
that?
Canonically.
But I guess it's because it's an island. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Another 8 for Siegfried. Another 8 for old Ziggy.
My first 8 that I've gotten. Probably should have placed there, but...
Probably, instead of on the 9. But who knows? You know, you can't really tell the future, can you?
It was more for the 10, which 10 hasn't gotten rolled since I placed on there, is the thing.
I see.
The two things that I really tried going for this game were the 10 and the 5 of my initial placement. And neither of them have been rolled since I've been on.
Yeah, at all.
One of them I've been on since the beginning, and it still hasn't rolled.
Just never gotten rolled.
5 has a 1 in 9 chance of getting rolled. And so far, let me count. 9, 11, 20, 30, 40. There have been 45 rolls. So 5 should have been rolled approximately 5 times this game.
Yeah.
So far. It's been rolled 0.
Good for you.
Thanks, buddy. You know what, Siegfried? I will accept that trade.
Wow. How dare you?
It's not really a dare. It's like
our common enemy.
No,
like,
it's like...
Please, Siegfried.
Oh, and look at that. I have to drop all of my resources.
All this good stuff you just traded for. All of that brick.
And
so much brick just down the drain.
And where?
It's going to be me. Where is the more difficult question?
Yeah, I think I gotta go here, honestly. Which is sad, because I blocked myself.
It is. And there you go. Have another brick.
I got 1 brick back. I dropped 4.
There's your 5.
Most of them
you
back.
did it. You did it.
Hey, look at me. If only that had been rolled earlier before Siegfried had a city on it and could use it way better than I could.
Exactly.
But that's the way the news cookie crumbles goes.
Nah, you butchered it. There's my 11 again. What a good boy.
You say I butchered it like I didn't intentionally butcher it.
Oh, no, I'm just pointing it out.
Okay, yeah. Thanks for pointing out my faults, Luke.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it.
Anytime, buddy.
You keep
Another
me humble.
5.
Oh, now they're rolling 5. In.
There you go. There you go.
Rolling in the deep end.
In the deep end, yeah.
All right, now I can use the 5 just as well as Siegfried.
There you go.
But I blocked the 6 that I just built the city on. But that's Catan for ya,
That's
folks.
how it goes. And here, I'll unblock it
In
for
the
you.
news goes.
I'll
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if you placed on Siegfried.
Okay, I'll put it on Siegfried.
Just not on me. No.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't realize.
You did.
I did.
You're a dirty liar.
I am. I'm a dirty, dirty little liar.
I'm a dirty liar.
Yep.
My mama was a liar. My daddy was a liar. My grandmommy was a $1 liar.
Yep.
For those of you who don't understand what I'm saying, this is a phrase that I say to Luke many times, but instead of liar, I use a different word that I don't know is appropriate.
That we're not going to say on YouTube. Oh, look at that. Another 7.
All right, Siegfried.
Where's
you know
it going,
what to do.
Ziggy? Yep.
Hey, he understands because you're 3 points ahead.
Because I'm at least 3 points ahead.
Yeah.
And another 7, so you got to move it away. Where are you going to move it?
Mama. I guess here.
To my 11 that's been rolled more than your 5?
Yeah. Honestly, probably should consider it.
Just because it has been rolled more, it doesn't mean it will be rolled more.
You're correct.
Yep, I know.
I will remind you of that the next time you use faulty logic to say that you're blocking me for a reason other than just blocking me.
Never have in my life.
And you never lie.
Correct.
And you're probably the most humble person I know.
I am. Thank you. Finally, some acknowledgement. Just because of how humble I am, I never try and push it on people. Like, I don't want people to say it, but it's like, man, you know, I'm the humblest person I know.
Honestly, saying most of the time.
It should. But, you know, sometimes we just need some recognition. The humble few of us.
As all white men need.
Mm-hmm. You know how it goes. All right. Block my other 6.
I don't think white men get enough credit.
Thank you. I'm just gonna put a disclaimer on the YouTube video.
That for the last 2 million years.
I'm gonna put a disclaimer on the video right here that's just like, hey, just so you know, this is sarcasm.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't get that it's sarcasm, you're probably not complaining about it.
Likely. Look at that at 12. 2 sheep for old Luke.
Remember at the beginning how I said I was going for that 12, and then the next round you decided to play on that 12?
No.
Well, it happened. Go back in the video and find it. Insert of Luke saying that.
Yeah.
Or of me saying that, and then Luke playing here.
Editor Luke will have to edit that in.
No, it's Luke's editor. It's not editor Luke.
Yeah, it's my editor whose name is also
his own editor.
I don't make any money off of YouTube. Hey Patrick,
like and subscribe and comment so that Luke can make money from these videos. I don't have wheat. I wish that I did, but I've blocked my own wheat for many turns this game.
I don't think a 6 has been rolled while the wheat was blocked, though. There you go. Have a 5 instead.
Hey, thanks, pal.
Yeah, no problem. It's all for you. I do it all for you,
me.
Patrick.
I thought half of it was for Siegfried, who's also on the 5.
Hey, you know...
And you know what? Siegfried, white man. There you go.
Yep.
Boom, baby. Boom goes the dynamite. Let's see.
It sure do.
What kind of magic we can do when Luke is ahead by many points.
Not that many.
Enough.
A 2, which nobody's on, so good job for you.
Hey, still been rolled more than the 5. Actually, just as much now. The 5 has caught up. But it's sad when your 5's got rolled as much as
It's so funny. It's so funny to me how 5 has 4 times the chance of being rolled as the 2 does.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's funny to me too, in like an objective way.
And there's an 8 for Siegfried.
It feels terrible. Oof.
You got any wheat?
Mama. Not at all.
You were about to say not for you, but then you were like, hold on a second.
Yep. Yeah. I edited myself because the first fact was still true, but didn't display. Oh, now I have wheat.
Me too.
But you have a lot more.
Twice as much.
In fact.
Yep. Just don't roll a 7.
I will do my darndest, but the dice. Ooh.
Look at that. There's my 11. There's my lucky
Sebi.
11. Now, as long as I don't roll a 7, we should be fine.
Should being the key word.
Yeah, well, that's now that I've said that I'm going to roll an 11.
Yep.
Or not an 11, a 7. I wouldn't mind if I rolled an 11. Nice. Even though it helps you, I'm okay with that.
A 5er.
Nice,
because
a 5er?
It's not a 7?
Yeah.
No, a 5er. Like you rolled a 5.
I see.
Yeah.
You have any wood?
No. You want to try again? Another resource? See if I have it?
Okay. You got any... I don't really need another resource.
Well, no, I just want you to play the guessing game of which resource does Patrick have.
Oh, okay. You have... Let me guess.
Okay, yeah. That's why I asked you to guess.
Oh, you want me to guess?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have sheep?
Nope.
You got any... well, I know you just got a bunch of wheat.
Oh, but I used wheat.
Oh, okay. So you got any wheat?
Nope.
This is a stumper.
You got 2 resources left.
Yep. Got any... I also just rolled a 5, so I know you have ore.
Yes, that's true. That is one of the resources.
You got ore and brick. You got ore and brick.
Which makes sense for this game, except the ore makes way less sense, but recently I've come into some ore. But should have been having it more often the whole game.
You really should have. What's wrong with you?
It's not what's wrong with me. It's what's wrong with Siegfried helping you win by telling the AI that you should win.
Siegfried has done nothing wrong in his entire life.
Except for placing on the 12 after he placed on himself. Which both of those phrases make no sense. And the phrases together make even less sense.
Yeah.
I don't have wheat, and honestly I'm offended that you would even ask after we just ran through that. Did Siegfried trade you in that won you the game, or did you already win?
No, I placed a settlement. Here, we can...
That's okay. You don't gotta show.
I placed a settlement, and then I bought a dev card, which was a victory point dev card.
Honestly, I was a lot closer to winning that game than it seemed.
Yeah.
But if the 5 is really the thing that made the difference in that game.
The 5 was never rolled.
For like half the... What was it? I said 45 rolls, right?
Yeah.
And then I think there were a few more after that. So like somewhere between like 45 and 60 rolls. Maybe not 60. But like 45 and 50 rolls. 5 wasn't rolled.
Yeah.
And 2 was rolled 3 times in that time.
Yeah. Well... That was Settlers of Catan, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Good game.
Yeah, GG, Patrick. GG. Especially since, like, I feel like you're actually really good at this game. I'm very happy to have won one.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I know it may not have seemed that way, but you know,
I only ever win when people are watching. That's the thing.
Is that how that works? That's the Murphy's Law of when Patrick and Luke play.
Exactly.
I win when there's no record of it, and you win when there is.
So next time on Catan, watch Patrick lose.
We'll
see you guys next time.
Yeah, friends. You would think that Siegfried would be on the 6s so that he could go by Siegfried.
Siegfried. I want you to know that that was really stupid and I hated it a lot.
But you still laughed, which is all I care about.
Because it was really stupid.